I'm on? Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt your Olympic coverage to bring you Lunch Break with ATI. I'm sure you'll all be switching right over to this podcast from track and field or artistic swimming. They don't call it synchronized swimming anymore. To watch us.
Yeah.
The athletes of a podcast. This is Lunch Break with ATI. I'm Cindy Collins, one of the co-founders of Actors Theater of Indiana, the resident professional theater company at the Center for the Performing Arts in Carmel, Indiana, USA. And they are racking up those medals, Zach.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go.
Come on, USA. We basically really almost kind of, we don't sweep it, but we do very well in the Summer Olympics, don't you think?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I think so too. Anyway, so this is Zack Taylor, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Zack, we've never met before. He is one of Scott Osborne's pals.
Yeah.
And so continuing kind of the series that we're doing here on the podcast is a lot of Scott's chums, old pals from school are coming on. And they're all entrepreneurs. I mean, every single one of them is making their own way in this world with very interesting and unique, professions.
Yeah, absolutely.
So tell me, okay. Well, first thing, tell me how you know Scott. Let's go back.
I met Scott. I was given the pleasure to meet Scott in college, our first freshman year.
Okay.
Yeah, IUPUI.
IUPUI. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you got into trouble.
No.
You probably didn't.
No. Trouble just found me.
You look like a nice boy.
But yeah, no, I tried college, and sometimes it works for people and sometimes it doesn't.
That's true.
So
that's true.
I did that for freshman year, and then I decided that college wasn't my forte.
Yeah.
And I met a lot of people in college, and I got inspired to be an entrepreneur. And someone told me once, either you make society will be a product of you, or you will be a product of society. So I wanted to make society a product of me, so I just got fire in my stomach, and I just was trying to figure out any kind of startup I could to be an entrepreneur.
All right, what'd you do? Now, so you got done with IUPUI, and what'd you get into?
Oh, man.
It probably took a little while.
Oh, yeah. I tried with 3D printing. I tried with e-commerce. I tried to create like a fresh air product. Just a ton of different stuff. I tried to do online server gaming.
Wow.
And try to do a lot of different things. And eventually I got around to starting Airbnbs.
Yes, and that is a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
Because a very good friend of mine, like I was telling you, has 2 of them, and he does everything.
Yeah.
He does everything for these 2. I mean, he basically does the marketing, the website. He can do all that stuff, the cleaning, he hasn't hired anybody.
Yeah.
To do anything.
Oh, wow.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big thing. Like when trying to operate one Airbnb, like your system dramatically changes when you get to 3. And then that system has to change when you get to like 6. It's just something completely different. You don't have enough time to do everything.
Yeah, you have 6 of them?
Yes, 6 currently.
So how did you fall into that Airbnb though? I mean, I know it's a hot thing now. I mean, it's they're everywhere. It's the new hotel.
Yeah.
Basically. How?
Well, in 2018, my buddy that I met in college, he asked me if I wanted to kind of work with him to do an Airbnb, and I said, all right. And we started off very humble, just $1,500 in the hand, and his aunt owned a duplex. She lived on one side and rented it out to us, and we worked 2 full-time jobs and would come after work and clean, and we saved up money for a year and a half, and she was ready to sell it in 2022, which was great for the interest rates. And we bought that one, and We rent
Where's
a couple
that
others.
one? Where's the first one?
Oh, the first one? That one is over near like 55th and College. Sort of like by Jazz Kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really cool
like
spot.
Broad Ripple, kind of.
Yep,
Okay.
Sobro area.
Yeah. Okay, so you still have that one.
Yeah, I have that one.
Okay.
And then I
Okay.
have 5 of them. They're just like in Broad Ripple and Sobro.
Okay.
Yep.
So all of them are in that area.
Yep, just in that area.
And
That's a
who's-
good spot.
Now you live in South Bend.
I live in South Bend now,
So
yes.
how's that going on with the Airbnb? Is your
Man.
friend help?
Yes, it's
What's-
such a
what's-
blessing that I have a
Yeah.
business partner because he
Yeah.
runs all the front end, so customer service and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
dealing with the Airbnb. And he does the marketing and make sure that our numbers are correct on
Marketing's a big deal. I mean, if you don't have a good website for those Airbnbs, you really gotta
that. Yeah,
you really gotta make it look really good.
you got to get the shimmer in those pictures.
You really do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
and it depends on the location too.
Yeah, it's all about the location. So we were just really blessed to start off at a good location. So we just thought, well, how about we get Airbnbs within the same mile length? And that makes it easy
Easier for you
logistically.
guys, right? Or
Yeah.
for your friend. Now, do you have people underneath you that are now cleaning? And,
Yeah, I work with
and,
some cool cleaners. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cleaning and the laundry and
Yeah.
everything. All that has to happen, and the replenishing of the products for the
Yeah.
bathrooms.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, it's like a hotel.
yeah, it is. It is. And we we kind of get stuff that's ordered in once a month that's on schedule on queue to replenish that stuff. And I have a set of cleaners that do a 3 block of houses and a cleaner set that does another 3 block of houses. So we kind of divide that up. But it is a lot of work.
Oh my God, no kidding.
And I do the back of house, so I do make sure maintenance is going well and in employment and stuff like that.
And are they the Airbnbs, like the one you say you bought the duplex, right? What are the other ones like?
We have a duplex, and then we rent half of a duplex up the street on it's a mile north. It's over near like 66 in College, and then right next to that we have like a 4-bedroom house.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then over on Central we have another 4-bedroom house.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They're big ones.
Yeah,
So what do you find that the people are, for your Airbnb, right? What are they coming in for? What are they using them for?
Oh, it's quite surprising. We thought, Broad Ripple's a great place for entertainment. But a lot of people come into town to visit their students from Butler.
Oh, from Butler.
They like to go to our north houses to go to the Clip Center for Ruoff.
Yes,
Sorry,
yes.
Ruoff.
Yes, I know what you mean.
And then we have people that come. A lot of people come into town for conventions and events that's being held
Gen
at the
Con
fair.
was just here.
Yeah,
And how about the fair?
yeah, fair.
And then
Taylor
what about,
Swift.
Then what about the 500?
Yeah.
And
Oh
does-
man,
does it,
500
like,
such a
go
good.
crazy? Yeah.
Yeah, the month of May, just because of the 500, that brings our numbers up to be just like
I
summer.
bet. It's
really
got to be
nice.
nuts.
It is nuts. It's a lot of moving parts, but
Yeah.
man, I'm so thankful because I was able to slowly grow into the company
Yeah.
and learn, and that really helped me mature and become a better businessman.
That's a lot of work. And now kudos to you. And now you're looking into, up in South Bend, getting into development.
Yes.
Real estate development.
Yes.
So are you going to buy land and develop on it, or what do you want to do?
So what I'm trying to do is I'm up in South Bend following a mentor of mine named Jordan Richardson, and he's pretty much picked up a lot of houses. He's figured out a formula, which is hush hush, but he's pretty much figured out how to get houses for free. Yeah.
How's that
And
happening?
He leverages
Are they
banks.
dilapidated
Yeah,
and
they're-
falling apart?
they're
and
depressed.
You just want the property?
No, you
Or
want to
you
get a
want
house that's
the
depressed.
house.
Yeah, you want the house, and you put in. It's pretty much you buy the house for a certain amount of money, and then you can put in X amount of
Well,
money
you're
in
flipping
there.
it.
Yep,
Basically.
flipping it.
But if it's that bad, you really got to be like, make sure the house has good bones, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. And you want to make sure that your numbers are right, absolutely. So you know what the house is going to be worth when you're done with it.
Right.
So when you go to the bank and say, "Bank, it's worth this," and the bank says, "All right, we'll give you a mortgage out on that," then you get your money back,
Wow.
and then you go do the next one. And he's
So
doing.
it's like foreclosures, I guess he's looking for almost?
It's not just that. Like, you really want to try to talk to people that's off market, and that's like the hardest thing is like being able to network with people that.
Because the bank doesn't want it anymore, right? Is it property that they just don't want to deal with anymore?
Well, it's kind of
maybe?
just homeowners that live in their houses, and they don't want to work on them anymore. They're kind of falling down. They're kind of getting depressed. There's a lot of, maybe the spigot's not working right, or the fence is kind of falling down, or they need to work on some of their siding. And, you kind of talk to people, and, they might not know that they want to sell it at the time, but when you give them an opportunity, then they're like, all right, I can use some of that money. So
they sell it.
Yep. You take it, and then you're going to put in whatever the amount of work you need to put into it to get it in working condition.
Like a flip. Right, yeah.
And then you say, hey, now it's worth this much to the bank, and the bank gives me my money back.
So you're getting your money back, so it is kind of for free, but you do have to,
Yeah, or, sometimes you leave some money on the line where, but you're getting houses for like 10 or 15 grand, at the end. Yeah, so it's pretty crazy.
You're buying them for that?
No, I'm buying them for about like maybe 30.
Well, still.
Yeah. But it's really cool, and the great thing about South Bend is that Amazon, they're putting in they just invested up into New Carlisle, which is 15 minutes outside of there.
Oh my gosh!
$11 billion.
You're gonna have people moving there
to
work for Amazon.
Yeah,
correct.
They're building a huge data center just outside of Chicago.
Does the university being there help?
The university's cool. Yeah, I think it props up South Bend a lot. It's kind of like.
I mean, it's a pretty big university. It's pretty famous.
Yeah, very prestigious.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. And I really like that. And it's a really beautiful campus.
Yeah.
And shout out to St. Mary's as well. That's a beautiful campus as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool. So I'm learning how to do that.
Wow.
And I want to eventually get into doing infill subdivisions. The city is just announced that they're trying to do infill. And that's what my mentor's doing.
What is that infill? What is that
term?
So
they have, it's where there's blank lots, and the city is sponsoring developers to fill those lots with new houses.
Okay, so you're making a subdivision or like engineering.
Kind of like downtown Indianapolis, the near North Side neighborhood. They did a lot of infill with the blank lots, and now it's a real new, and it's gentrified. It's a really nice neighborhood now.
And is it like everything, like sidewalks, everything?
Yeah.
Like engineering, civil engineers come in and do all the surveying and all that.
Yep, and
right?
They get all the streets looking nice and all that, and they're really just working to put a lot of money back into the city because Amazon's building up there. GM teamed up with Samsung, and they're building an EV battery plant over in New Carlisle as well.
Oh, wow. It's really booming up there.
Yeah, there's about $15 billion being invested up there.
Oh, my gosh.
Quite wild. Yeah. So South Bend is loving it, and they're just trying to get ready to bring in all the boom.
Sounds like that's a good spot.
It's a good spot.
You're in a spot that's it's growing.
Yeah.
It's in its not infancy, but
I would say, yeah.
What would you say? Yeah, what would you say?
It's probably like infancy was probably around the pandemic.
Okay.
So now, like the train's on the track, and it's starting to leave the station. I'm trying to catch the train right now.
Yeah.
That's the best way.
So this is all. Yeah, this is a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
But you're sound like you're just diving in there.
Yeah.
And learning as much as you can.
Yeah.
Just like what you did with the Airbnb. Now this is the next step.
Yeah.
And then you have your Airbnb too.
Yeah.
Whew. So
it's really crazy.
Yeah. And you live in South Bend, but you grew up here.
Yeah.
Did you grow up in Indianapolis?
I did grow up in Indianapolis.
Okay.
Yep. I grew up in the Pike area.
Okay.
Went to Cathedral.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And so, what did your parents do?
Both my parents, they played it safe. They worked in insurance.
Mm-hmm.
So my dad, he did like lawyer policies for his insurance, and my mom did some coding and stuff for insurance. And they were in insurance for all their career, and they met at an insurance convention, believe it or not.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Insurance.
Yeah, right. Well, that's what happens. Some people, that's how it is with some people. They just find and they continue that until they retire.
Yeah.
And listen, my dad did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I give kudos to you for, going into some waters you don't know about.
Yeah.
And learning about it and continuing and doing it.
Yeah.
And obviously you've had these people that help you.
Yeah.
Like you said, you have this mentor now. You have a business partner with the Airbnb, and the guy was like, "Hey, you want to do this?"
Yeah.
I mean, nobody gets anywhere without people helping them. That's what nobody does it on their own.
It takes a lot of grit.
Everybody, you have the fortitude, but everybody needs help.
Yeah.
In some way, So you're going to do that. What do you do in your free time if you have any?
Oh man, my free time.
Any free time?
Well,
This isn't
right
even
now I
free
just
time.
watch the Olympics.
Well, of course. Who the hell isn't? I mean, come on.
Man, I just my free time, I just like to spend time with my wife, and we like to go work out, and just we're pretty much still in the exploring phase of South Bend. We've just been there for about 3 months.
Oh my God. Do you have a house up there?
No, we're renting.
Okay.
And
An Airbnb?
I'm oh man, I wish I had that kind of money. Tell me. No, I'm actually renting live in a duplex, and one of my mentors, he lives on the other side. So
okay.
yeah, I get to be right on the scene.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, good.
Hands on.
Yeah, yeah, good. Oh my gosh, this is really impressive. I have to tell you. What is your say, I don't know, and some people do this. Some people are like, in 5 years I will, in 2 years I will. They set these goals for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And then other people are like, look, I'm going to see what happens. Life is twists and turns.
Yeah.
But do you have any goal for up there with the developing?
Yeah, so I'm trying to get into position now. So I'm trying to, it's all based around the GM and Amazon build. So those are going to be done in about 3 years. So I want to be in position to have a good amount of property within the next 4 years. Because I think by the end of the 4th year, a lot of people will be moving into town, and that's where a lot of the property value is going to really start going up. So I'm kind of trying to hold the houses like stock.
You have a little while.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but time starts flying by.
It does. And will they bring employees in before to train and stuff? See, they're going to probably, before those buildings, the brick and mortar are done.
Yeah.
They're going to have those people are going to be in training.
Yeah.
And they're going to be hiring out.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to settle there.
Yep.
So it will even be before 4 years.
Yeah. And that's for GM. I'm not sure about the Amazon. I think they're building like a 27 building campus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just wild. I mean, the amount of money that Amazon's put up there is enough to build the new university hospital downtown 3 times over.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Really a lot of money.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
If you stick with this and
continue,
this is going to be, you see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
With getting into this, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's just good to have a good support system too. I'm just so thankful that my wife was so supportive and my business partner.
What does she do?
My wife, she does like software development for IU.
Oh my God.
For IU Health.
Oh,
Yeah.
very good.
So she does a lot of power apps, and she creates different types of apps that nurses and doctors need and are seeking.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How'd you meet her?
I got to meet her working at Kroger over on Georgetown. So I met her at Kroger.
What were you doing at Kroger?
Oh man, I was like I said, I was doing any kind of job I could while I was funding the entrepreneurial dream. So I was working in the deli.
Oh my gosh.
And she was a
like,
cashier.
I need a pound of okay, she was working there.
Yeah.
I thought you were maybe using your charm.
Oh no.
Slicing the turkey or the Swiss.
No, didn't have any charm. I just had a dream. That's all it was.
Okay, so and she was working there too. Well, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so we just kind of kept tabs. It was just very platonic, and
well, that's a good way to do it. You were friends.
Yeah,
you got to know each other.
Yeah, and we started. We went on our first date 4 years later. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, I was just like I said, I wanted to be an entrepreneur. That you don't love, so you might as well try.
First, you don't succeed. Try.
Rudy out here.
Oh,
persistence.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. So. Well, you sound like you're really going in the right direction. Already with the Airbnbs.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean that's just been a blessing.
That's a big business. You have 6 Airbnbs. That's you have a major business there.
Yeah.
And now with this development, you're just gonna you're gonna do great. The sky's the limit. It sounds like it's a perfect place where you are.
Yep.
And that it's just gonna develop with those 2 major corporations being up there. I think you're not gonna have any. I don't think you're gonna have a problem. I don't want to jinx it, but I think you're really smart.
Yeah.
To do that up there. You know, you found like almost the perfect niche in there.
Yeah.
Of how it's growing. So, kudos to you, pal.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Oh my God, no problem. All right. Thanks, Zach.
Thanks, and you appreciate it.
Zack Taylor, entrepreneur. Go stay in one of his, or tell your, hey, that's right. What if somebody has someone coming into town? What do they go to for your Airbnbs?
You can go to indiegetaway.com.
Indiegetaway.com.
Yes.
Indiegetaway.com.
Yes.
Go, and everything's there.
Everything's
all 6
there.
Airbnbs.
Yep.
Check out those swanky places.
Yep.
And I'm sure they're all different. All very different. So you have your pick.
All kinds of styles, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice, right?
So, yep, 2 bedrooms, four bedrooms. We have backyard set up for everybody.
That's nice.
Plenty of parking.
That's great.
We got a house downtown. I'm looking for another place over on Mass Ave. Gonna look at that today. Hopefully that goes well. So
that's a hot spot too.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, so you will have 7.
Yes.
Lucky number 7 Airbnbs.
Yes.
We'll see.
Yeah, hopefully everything
And
goes
soon
well.
that 7th one will be on that website.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm excited.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Zach, thank you. You're great. Good buddy of Scott Osborne's. Thanks, Scott, for getting all your pals to come on here. They've all been charming, lovely young gentlemen. All right, everybody, enjoy the rest of the Olympics this week. I'm looking forward to it. I love, love, love the Olympics. And of course, then the closing ceremony, which is always, if it's anything like the opening ceremony, it's going to be spectacular. Paris has really, really done it up. So bravo, Paris. And bravo to all of our American athletes who are just crushing it. So thank you. I'm Cindy Collins, Zack Taylor, and we'll see you next week for Lunch Break with ATI. Toodaloo.
Bye.